guys, and welcome to part 2 of my insane book haul. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call these videos yet, but it is insane because I've just bought way too many books, so much that I had to do it in 2 parts. So if you haven't watched part 1 yet, I recommend that you watch that one first, or after this one, like do whatever you want. But I will link it at the end and down below. So without further ado, here is the Amazon box. I have already opened it, like I couldn't resist. I want to do like an unboxing video, but I didn't. But now I'm still sort of unboxing it. Like, I probably forgot a few of these. Like, I looked at it 2 days ago and I've already read 3 of the books that were in there. But the ones on the bottom might, you know, I don't have the greatest of memories. So first off, we have The Accidental Life of Jessie Jefferson by Paige Toon, and I absolutely love this book. I didn't really expect to love it as much as I did, but it was just a really good read, and it was more like, I don't know, I guess it was better written than I expected. Like, no offense Paige Toon, because I've never read any of her other books, but just like, I guess I judged the book by its cover. Let me put it that way. But it was really well written and I definitely loved it. It's about this girl, Jessie, whose mom sadly dies really sudden. And then her stepdad finally reveals who her father is, because her mom would never tell her. And her father is famous Johnny Jefferson. So he's like this really famous rock star. And yeah, she's his daughter and he doesn't know, so she, you know, tries to contact him and meet him and just deal with the fact that her father, first of all, like, she finally knows who it is, and that he's a major celebrity, so who already has a family, by the way. So yeah, it's a really interesting story and I loved it. I can't wait to read part 2 and 3, but I probably have to wait a while before I can order those. But it was really good and I definitely recommend it. Then we have Waiting for Callback, Take 2. Perdita and Honor Cargill wrote this book. So I read the first book in the series a while ago. I actually don't really remember that much about it, which is pretty bad, but I do remember that I liked it. I think it was just about this girl who wanted to be an actress. And, you know, as you probably guessed, there's kind of a theme to some of these books, like this one and It Girl. It's basically because I want to write a similar kind of, like, you know, ordinary person, famous person story. So those are my guilty pleasure books. So I ordered a lot of them, or just like in that world like this one. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy reading them all. It's all research, guys. But yeah, so I'm really excited to read part 2. Hopefully they kind of like catch you up in the beginning, because I forgot a lot about part 1. So keeping with that theme, we have the Girls Can Slug series. These are actually 3 books, but I already read the first book in like an hour, and then I just finished the second book, and this is the third one. And the first one isn't here because I actually lent it to my mom, because she makes YouTube videos and this is about YouTube, and it's like these really light, super duper easy books to read. So if you're not in the mood to like read something heavy, or just maybe not really in the mood to read but you want to read, these books will be perfect. So it's basically, the first book at least is about this girl Lucy who has a stutter. Again, I can really relate to that. Oh, I say again, but that was my previous video, so I haven't seen that one yet. I also stutter a lot on occasion, or have yeah, I have trouble speaking. So yeah, I could really relate to that. But she decides to make YouTube videos, and I remember how scary it was to make YouTube videos, like to decide to start. But it's basically like this big blunder that happened, that someone nastily put on the internet, that made her make a counter video and start vlogging. So it's just this really cute, fun series about her and then her friends who decide to vlog. Now, I won't lie and say that's like the best literature I've ever did read, but it is just fun to read, and even though a lot of things are totally predictable, like, that's okay. Like, you know, a lot of chick flicks all follow the same storyline. You always know like the twists and like, oh, she seems to be into that guy, but we all know she's gonna end up with the guy that she's always fighting with. Like, it's always so obvious. But I really enjoyed it. I just finished book 2, which is from the perspective of one of the other girls, Abby, and this one is from the perspective of Hermione, I assume, because it's called #Hermione Wipeout, which is another of the characters in the book. And yes, she is a massive Harry Potter nerd. I think that's amazing. So I suspect there's probably gonna be more books because there's more characters, so who knows. But yeah, so I can just show this one. It's, you know, there's a lot of text messages, and I love the fact that when they do a video, they kind of like type out the video with pictures in it, and it's kind of like you're reading a script. And I just found it a really smart and fun idea to actually put the videos in the book that they're making. It was a lot of fun to read. The only thing is, if you do want to start your own videos or have just started and you read these, don't be discouraged by the fact that they get pretty much a lot of subscribers almost right away. Like, that can happen, of course. Like, it didn't really happen to me. I'm really happy with my like 280 subscribers that I have, but yeah, they reach 1,000 pretty fast, and that doesn't usually happen, but it can. So who knows, be inspired. And it also has like some video tips at the end, 10 tips for making your own vlogs, and I thought that was really fun as well. So if you're interested in the world of vlogging, if you watch YouTubers all the time, if you have your own channel, or if you really want to start your own channel, I do actually recommend these books because they show how much fun it is to make videos, but you know, it's also a bit challenging at times, and they're just really fun, cute books. And I just finished this one. I'm probably gonna read this one after I make this video. Okay, so now the rest of the books are not gonna be in the same like movie-ish theme. I ordered, that sounded British, part 2 and 3 of the Scudachery Pleasant series by Derek Landy. So part 1 was in my previous haul video, and I read it, and with my next order I immediately ordered part 2 and 3 because they're now pretty much all of these books are in the 3 for 10 sale, and they have been for a while, but never like the first few, and they finally did arrive, you know, on sale. So yeah, I can't wait to actually read these. So the second one is Playing with Fire, and the third one is The Faceless Ones, and I will let you know what I thought of it, but I talked about the first book in the previous video. We have Night of Borrowed Dark by Dave Rudden. I kind of sort of bought this to have another book for the 3 for 10, and I kind of sort of wish that I got part 2 of this one instead, but who knows, this might be a really good book. I do love the, you know, the picture on the front. It's this cool guy with fire. So it's about this boy called Dennison, pretty weird name, but Dennison, who didn't know magic existed until suddenly he, you know, sees it happen before his eyes, so now he does know that magic exists. And there's basically like these shadows who want to destroy the world, probably. The Knights of the Borrowed Dark are the ones who fight the shadows and protect the world, and this Dennison is one of them. So yeah, it sounds pretty interesting, which is why I bought it. Like, I wouldn't just buy a random book. But yeah, I don't know anything else about it, so I'll let you know once I've read it. We have the third novel of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs, The Library of Souls. So I have the first 2 books in hardcover. I bought like the first book the second it came out, especially because of John Green, because I watched the Vlogbrothers a lot back then, and they recommended it because he's a friend of theirs, and I absolutely loved it. And then the movie came out, and I really liked the movie, but I have to reread the series again because I don't really know a lot that happened in the first book. I only know that the movie went a bit farther than the book. So yeah, I want to reread the entire series, but I finally have part 3, so now I can do that. And then last but not least, Caracal. I've heard so many things about this book. Like, I say heard, but basically I've just seen it on a lot of thumbnails. And I was like, ooh, that looks interesting. And then I think like I watched 1 or 2 videos about it. It's basically like about these girls who live on this island with a really strict dad, but there's this sort of carnival, but there's magic and stuff, I think, there. Like weird things happen there, and and you can only get there when you're invited, and then one of the characters is invited, or both of them. I don't remember. But it's Caracal by Stephanie Garber, and it's this gorgeous hardcover. So this wasn't a 3 for $10 deal, but it was only £5 now. So I figured I could splurge and buy it. Ooh, I love the yellow of the inside. So yeah, it's a really beautiful cover, and it's a book that I want to read very soon. Basically, yeah. If you want to know more about it, there's like videos everywhere, but I can't wait to actually read it myself. Okay, I've been filming for like half an hour now, and it's hot in my room, and my camera at least is working. I'm really happy about that. Yeah, so I will see you soon with another video. Leave me a comment again if you like this video, and if you know you want to read some of these books, if you have read some of these books. Without spoilers, please tell me why you liked it. And also let me know if you want me to do like a separate video about one of these books or any other kind of videos. I'm always looking for new ideas, so if you can help me out, I'd really like that. Also, you know the usual, thumbs up, please subscribe if you haven't already so you can watch more of my videos. And now I'm just gonna go downstairs and read. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye!